remember really feeling so motivated to push myself and to learn, and it was such a rewarding and supportive experience.
I like the Jackson Hole Ski Club's Nordic skiing because there's fun trails and they have good coaches. It's fun skiing with all your friends. Skate skiing, it was a new experience for me. And sometimes you can hit small jumps that you can find, and that makes you get like longer air.
Really fun to be around.
My coaches have taught me everything I know.
I just want to give a big thanks to all the coaches and everyone at the ski club for supporting all the athletes and helping us be the best athletes we can be.
Everyone knows that the coaches are some of the best skiers in the world. My dad says that if I'm lucky, some of their skills will rub off on me. I've been skiing with the Freeride program for 2 years. It's been the best 2 years of my life.
I love Jackson Hole Ski Club is because I love that I get to do more fun stuff.
I get to meet new people and make new friends and get better at something that I like to do.
As a community member, it impacted the way I felt about.
I love it. On screen. On screen.
Hold on, we're just transferring it to our bank account real quick. Britt, are you watching it on, are you able to watch the feed that they're putting out? Yeah, maybe if you watch it back there, then you know what it looks like. And so when you start speaking, are you going to be stationary right there? Are you guys going to kind of come in? She'll come in. So the camera will be on this. There'll be snow being thrown over. Allie will come in first and kind of be hanging out, and then I'll come in and we'll start talking.
Tell me when we're ready.
Snow. Okay, snow coming over.
Oh, we're good?
Snow.
Okay. Okay.
Scoot.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Hey, Allie, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
So good.
It's so great to see you out here on the Nordic trails again.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, nowhere I'd rather be on a POW day than at Trail Creek.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's so nice to be able to be out like this with fresh air and active during these crazy times.
I totally agree. I feel like we're super fortunate that the Ski and Snowboard Club offers outdoor activity for all the 500 kids that are involved.
So true.
Yeah.
I'd love to keep chatting, but I'd like to finish my 30K, and then I'm going to ride my bike out to Jackson Hole Mountain Resort for a few hot laps. And then I think I'm going to meet the kids and Sam over at Snow King for some night skiing. What are you going to do this afternoon?
That's cool. I'm going to finish up a half K and then maybe make some snow angels.
Oh, I've heard about your snow angels. They are on point, huh?
They are. Live from the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club, this is Melvin Brewing Black Tie Blue Jeans Ski Ball. So we need to remember to sit tight for a second until it cuts.
Good evening. My name is Shannon Owens. I'm president of the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club. On behalf of our board of directors, staff, and over 500 local student athletes, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Melvin Brewing Black Tie Blue Jeans Ski Ball. Like so many nonprofits and businesses in our community, COVID-19 has significantly impacted our club, but we are not going to let that stand in the way of fulfilling our mission to inspire and develop student athletes through innovative and accessible ski and snowboard programs. When a child learns to ski, they are suddenly introduced to many core values they'll utilize for the rest of their life. The first two values they experience are that commitment results in fun. Our club has a broad base of introductory and advanced programs for alpine, backcountry, big mountain, Nordic, and snowboard. The club further develops the first two values by integrating them with sportsmanship, teamwork, and competition. As children grow in their programs, they are exposed to a multitude of situations requiring self-discipline, controlling and mastering fear, working in harsh and uncontrollable environments, learning to deal with failure and success. Now I want to share with you part of my family's history of the club and why I think it's a critical component of our community. Last season, my daughter was hiking with the U14 group up the headwall at JHMR in some of those adverse conditions when she complained she didn't feel well and that she wanted to leave. Her coach courteously called me, wondering how to handle the situation. After consulting with him about whether she was truly ill or not, I asked to speak with her. I then gave her two options. Option A, carry on with the group, or option B, wait for Dad and we would finish the hike together. Shockingly, she chose option A. There are many headwalls in life that we must all overcome whether we're feeling our best or not. Learning our way and how to push ourselves with our friends, family, and mentors is a much better environment to figure these lessons out. There is no better satisfaction than achieving what you did not feel was possible. Learning the method to achieve these results is a crucial benefit our children derive from the club. To say the least, we live in an amazing, caring, and generous community that values organizations such as Jackson Hole Ski Club, who provide social and athletic opportunities for kids. This organization will help our community now and in the future by creating champions in both sport and in life. As we begin to turn the page on these troubled times, please join me in continuing to support the club so that we can furnish athletic opportunities across the economic spectrum and engage our children, whether they're skiing across the snow, leaving it to do a new trick, ripping a new GS turn, or skiing a big line. We have a long winter ahead. Please help us cherish the past, appreciate the present, and embrace the future. Again, thank you for joining us this evening. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
All right, welcome, and thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to Shannon Owens, our board president here at the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club. This is the 2020 Melvin Brewing Black Tie Blue Jeans Ski Ball, and we're so grateful to have all of you tuning in out there. My name is Jeff Moran. I am the Chief Marketing Officer here at the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club, and I am with our brand new Executive Director, Mrs. Allie Sainert, who you will hear from in just a minute. Before that, I want to say thanks to quite a few people. This event would not be possible without the support of hundreds of people. So first and foremost, thanks to our sponsors, Melvin Brewing, Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, Four Seasons Resort and Residences, Jackson Hole Steelworks, AmFund, Cafe Genevieve, and Genevieve Catering. Also want to say a big thanks to everybody out there who donated for our silent auction, which is going on right now. So hopefully you're at home bidding. And then we have a few table sponsors out there, people who are having their quarantines together and enjoying some delicious food from Cafe Genevieve, Genevieve Catering. So Dan Fleck and Spence Law Firm, thank you. Jim Coleman and everyone at Levy Coleman Brody LLP. Helen and Sean McCauley at Mountainscapes, good to see you guys. Nancy Leone at the Jackson Hole Nordic Alliance, and Rose Strand out there having a big gathering. Of course, doing it all safe. So thank you all for supporting the event tonight by sponsoring a table. And we do have a couple anonymous table sponsors, so thank you as well. We know who you are. Let's see, as far as what's going on tonight, I mentioned the silent auction. That's been going on for a couple days. It ends at 9 p.m. sharp this evening, so make sure you get your bids in. My suggestion, if you have a tablet and a computer and a phone, maybe watch the show on one and bid on the other device. It makes it a little bit easier. As far as direct donations go, you can do that through the app, the HandBid app that we're using this evening. Direct donations will be open all the way through the weekend. So if you're feeling a little bit generous this weekend, you didn't give as much as you thought you wanted to, or maybe you get paid on Friday, make sure you hit us up on the HandBid app. And then we have raffles tonight. We'll be giving about 25 different awesome items away throughout the evening. And this is important. If you have any issues out there while you are tuning in and bidding, you can email us at info@jhskiclub.org with your issues, and we'll get right back to you. And then lastly, make sure you stick around after the skee ball for our after party tonight with DJ Era. All right, well, without further ado, let's hear from Allie Sainert.
Thanks so much, Jeff, and thank you all for joining us this evening for one of our largest fundraisers of the year. I look forward to seeing all of you on the snow fairly soon. The ball has historically been a great opportunity for all of us to get dressed up and celebrate the champions within our community. And tonight is no exception, although it is a virtual format. The club provides programming, as we all know, for our fearless little dreamers all the way up to our elite level skiers and snowboarders. We are serving over 500 local athletes in our Nordic, Alpine, free ski, backcountry, and snowboarding programs through partnerships as well as within our own programs. We typically host over 30 days of competition every winter season, and through those competitions, we're bringing in just over $2 million of economic boost to our community through competitions and fundraising events. And in the last 3 seasons, we've awarded over $100,000 each year in scholarships, both between need-based and merit-based scholarships. The upcoming season is no doubt going to be a little bit different, but there are a few certainties out there in the world. 1, we know it's going to snow. 2, we know we're going to ski and snowboard. 3, we are going to be outside, and that's a huge advantage for all of us in terms of our health. 4, we are going to host races that fuel our student athletes' competitive drive. And above all else, an active lifestyle promotes happiness. Our club prides itself on building a strong culture around sport. Let's hear from some of the people closest to the club and how the club is important to them.
We actually are going to do the raffle first.
Oh, I went too far.
That's okay.
I hate it when I do that.
Okay, so you hit your highlights and then...
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe.
Well, thanks, Allie. And I got to say, just from my perspective, it's so great to have Allie leading the club these days. I've known Allie for many years and couldn't have picked a better person. So welcome, Allie.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, we are going to give some stuff away. What better way to start this event than to get some free stuff out there? We have too much free stuff, so we need to start giving it away early so we can get it all out the door. Let's see. If you hear your name called, or maybe whether you do or don't, we're going to reach out to all of the raffle winners after the event and let them know what they won and how to pick stuff up. If you're tuning in from outside of Jackson Hole area, get in touch with us and we can figure out how to ship this stuff off to you. So thanks again to everybody who bought raffle tickets out there. Let's start it off. So it looks like our first item tonight is a pair of DeKine's Kids mitts, and it's also one of our brand new face tubes from Avalon 7. Who is it?
Joey Small.
Joey Small, all right, you won. We have this custom Icelandic artwork that you can see on the screen. Are you guys going to be having it on the screen? Is that part? Yeah.
Are you guys going to be holding up whatever you're giving away?
No, we sent images, so I thought the plan was we'll have the images on the screen.
If they give me the images, I can put them on the screen.
Okay.
Did I get those today?
Yeah, last night I sent them. So we'll have the in the exact
order.
In the right order. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are they on a PowerPoint? They were JPEGs, but if you need something different, I can work on that. Jackson Hole Steelworks, Great Grey Gin, one of our sponsors, and a face tube from JHSC.
Susie Small. She's not old enough for the gin.
Okay, do it again.
Daddy Small.
Daddy Small. We have a pair of Dragon X2 goggles. These things are pretty awesome. That one's going to Julie Klomparens, congratulations. Let's see, we have a women's Anon helmet in size medium, but we actually have a few sizes to choose from if you aren't a women's medium.
Jeff Moran.
Jeff Moran, I'll take it. I know a women's medium. Next up, we've got some Dakine men's gloves or mitts and one of our new JHSC face tubes. That one's for Brittany Zebel. Awesome. Lots of ski club staff winning tonight. Good to see. Last couple in this round, we've got one of our Ion knit hooded sweaters. This one's size large.
Benny Wilson.
Benny Wilson gets a sweater. I think that might be another one added to his collection. And then finally, we've got a Jones 120 centimeter kids snowboard, and this one's going to
Seppi Sainert. He's going to be
Seppi
pumped.
Sainert. Yes, we'll get him over to the dark side from the Nordic lands. All right, cool.
The club prides itself on building a strong culture around sport. And let's hear from some of the people closest to us on what the club means to them.
Sweet.
I have a question.
Yeah. Costume change? Not this one.
No. Do you think
I've been
that
skiing
all
with
of
the
this I
Pure
need
Ride
to be
program
standing
for
here?
2 years.
I sort
It's
of
been
feel
the best 2 years of my life.
I love Jackson Hole Ski Club is because I love that I get to do more fun stuff.
I get to meet new people and make new friends and get better at something that I like to do.
As a community member, it impacted the way I felt about belonging to a community.
It's a gang in a good way for our kids, and it's a gang that they always want to be part of every single weekend.
I got to meet a couple new friends and it was fun skiing and I've learned a lot more tricks than I first was.
Be surrounded by this community that shows like support and helps you strive to be like the best athlete on the hill and have good relationships with the coaches and the teammates.
The club's role in the community is essential. I come from an unlikely place of snow, and I found the snow community through the Jackson Hole ski and snowboarding program.
My favorite part about the Jackson Hole Ski Club is the annual West Yellowstone training camp, because we all come together after kind of like a hectic fall season and like the beginning of school, and we get to basically live together as a team for a week and like kind of bond as a team, but also like get our fitness back up to a level where we're ready to race, and it's just super fun.
After a long day of school in the winter, I get to go out for 2 hours and be outside, ski with my buddies, and just have a great time.
It provides great experiences for young people as well as great mentors.
Each year gets better and better, coming there every Saturday and Sunday. I love to ski with the coaches because they teach me new tricks and we get to do fun stuff like hike the head wall and build jumps and learn new tricks.
I can look back on my time there and say, this is the place, these are the people that gave me the opportunity, that saw something in me and allowed me to become who I am today.
I remember really feeling so motivated to push myself and to learn, and it was such a rewarding and supportive experience.
I like the Jackson Hole Ski Club Nordic skiing because there's fun trails and they have good coaches. It's fun skiing with all your friends.
Skate skiing, it was a new experience for me. And sometimes you can hit small jumps that you can find, and that makes you get like longer air.
I love the coaching that our children have received and the encouragement to always do better and to be better, to set goals and make a plan and enlist support.
As you know, in Jackson, we have a lot of choices for ski programs, and we chose the freeride program based on the experience of the coaches.
My coaches are some of the best skiers in the world, and they make skiing so much fun.
The ski club coaches are always very helpful, and they're really fun to be around.
My coaches have taught me everything I know.
I just want to give a big thanks to all the coaches and everyone at the ski club for supporting all the athletes and helping us be the best athletes we can be.
Everyone knows that the coaches are some of the best skiers in the world. My dad says that if I'm lucky, some of their skills will rub off on me.
All right, welcome back. And those guys were right. We do have some of the best skiers in the world on our staff. So your kids are in good hands with our coaches tonight. Big thanks to all of our athletes, coaches, or athlete staff and alumni who you're seeing in these videos. We've got a couple more of those throughout the evening. You'll be hearing more. So hopefully you're seeing some of your friends and family and people you know. But we've got a really amazing group of people who support the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club. And we're hoping to bring you guys into the fold too. If there's anyone new out there who's not familiar with the club, maybe you're like, oh, skee ball, that sounds awesome. I want to be a part of it. Well, now you know. Hang out for the rest of the show, and you're now part of the JHSC family. So we mentioned earlier, we've got this awesome world-renowned silent auction happening right now through the HandBid app. As I mentioned before, if you want to have a little bit more ease of bidding and watching the show, if you have two devices, it'll come in handy to watch it on one and bid on the other. But we have 9 different categories of packages, and I think over 100 different packages, which I know is a lot to digest, but that's why we open it up early in the week so you can have a few days to really go over everything. And that's why we're keeping it open for an extra hour after the event ends tonight. So we've got adventure and travel category, art and jewelry, gear, good times, health and wellness, some local summer fun, local winter fun here in Jackson Hole, professional athletes, and of course the ever popular taking care of business. So one of the first sets of packages that I'm really excited about this year is we have a new sponsor. You may have noticed, AmFund, the American Fundraising Foundation, and they have donated 9 absolutely incredible travel packages to us this year, all over the world. And I know, like, you know, in the way the world is right now, everybody's a little bit concerned about travel, and that's understandable. But what's amazing about these 9 packages is every single one of them has a 3-year deadline. And to be honest, just between you and me, if we hit that 3-year deadline and you still haven't used it, I bet AmFund would be willing to work with you to maybe push it a little bit farther. On top of the 3-year deadline, each trip has airfare included for 2 people. No blackout dates ever. I've never heard of something like that. You'll work with AmFund's travel specialists to book your whole trip and deluxe accommodations everywhere you go on all these trips. So I know we've got Peru, Alaska, Argentina.
Amalfi Coast.
The Amalfi Coast. I'd never even heard of that place, and now I know. It's in Italy.
Ireland
right?
and Iceland.
Ireland, Iceland.
Alaska, Argentina.
Alaska. Allie knows Alaska.
I know that one. Costa Rica?
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And Key West. I really want to go to Key West.
And if you are the winner of one of these items, you can add, even though the trip is currently for 2, if you want to take 4 or 6 people, you just have to ask. You can do more.
Yeah, AmFund is awesome. A shout out to Joelle Toth, because she's been working closely with us, and she will get you guys set on whatever packages you win there. So get to bidding on those trips. You can spend your money knowing that you've got a long time to use these, hopefully well beyond all this stuff that we're dealing with right now. I do want to remind people too, a good thing about the HandBid app is that we have an entire category of packages with no bids. So if you get to a little bit later in the evening, go to that no bid section and find out like you could get some pretty awesome packages for the opening bid and some super good deals. So that'll be really nice.
Another thing to keep in mind is if at any point tonight you're having any trouble with that app, please feel free to shoot us an email at info@jhskiclub.org, and we'll be able to try to help you solve those problems.
Another section, another category that I'm really fond of in our silent auction every year is we have a lot of professional athletes, both locally and abroad, who always give the club a lot of support. So we've got some really great packages from, you guys probably recognize the names Lindsay Dyer. You go skiing with Lindsay. You go snowboarding with Brolin Mweje, who we just saw from in that previous video. An aspiring Olympian, part of the Ugandan snowboard team. Did you know that exists? Let's see, Tommy Moe, year after year, donating an Olympic ski day with Tommy out at the village, including backcountry access. And then, of course, Mark Bradley, a PGA pro golfer, you can get some lessons with him. So really cool professional athletes who you wouldn't necessarily otherwise be able to hang out with. You can bid on their packages here through the skee ball and get to go skiing or play golf with them.
And also former Olympian Nancy Johnstone, you can go Nordic skiing with her.
Former Olympians. We have so many Olympians. We have
so many Olympians.
Special little Olympian surprise coming up later, too, that I'm excited about. Let's talk about the staff donations.
I mean, frankly, I feel like there are a number of staff donations that I would like to just take care of all the time. Did you know that Julie Klum-Perrins wants to make everybody lattes all winter long as she gets at least one when she does it? So all you have to do is just keep buying that package. That one is not, there is not just one of those available. You can buy 10 of them, and that will be 30 lattes for Julie to make throughout the entire winter for staff. Share the love, spread it around.
Pay it forward.
Another great one is obviously, Jeff, your emceeing availability.
Yes, if anyone out there has a party, an event, or something that they're doing, if you like what you see here tonight, I'll come and do it for you. I'll be your MC for your live or virtual event. If you don't like, then make sure you spend that money on something else this evening. You don't have to spend it on my package. Or you can spend it on Allie's package, which is?
I'll take you guys Nordic skiing. I love to Nordic ski, and I'm happy to take anybody, both classic or skate, out to Trail Creek and go for a little cruise. Look for some moose and check out the trails. Also, we could spend it on Britt's package. I love Britt's artwork, and I think that is a steal of a deal going right now. So definitely check out Britt's.
Yep.
Don't forget.
And then our Alpine Program Director, Bronco Zagar, he's got a tuning clinic that he is going to put on, and that is actually packaged with a Snow King Mountain Seasons Pass. So you get, I mean, that's the ultimate racing package, learning how to tune from a Slovenian and getting a Snow King Seasons Pass. What more could you ask for? We have a really special package that just popped up a couple days ago. Allie, you can tell us about that one.
Yeah, so we have a private screening for 25 people for Teton Gravity Research's new movie, just coming out now, Make Believe. And the screening will be happening at the center in the big theater. So it's just 25 people, very intimate little setting, very physically distancing safe. A great opportunity to have such an incredible experience on a big screen with even potential for a couple of athletes to pop up into there. So it's a really exciting one.
Can I let you guys know something about this? So long as you give more than 5 seconds per item, there's a about 5 second lag, and Paige is going to feature them.
Okay. Okay.
So if we're talking about something for at least 5 seconds, it'll pop up.
Well, she'll do her best. We might miss a couple.
It's okay
Yeah.
if it lags, but that's good to know. All right, and then one other thing about the silent auction, if you see a package that you're totally in love with and you just want to get it, they all have a buy it now button. You don't have to worry about being outbid. You can just buy it now and lock it in. You can also set your maximum bid, and every time you get outbid, your maximum bid or hand bid will automatically outbid that until you hit your maximum, and it'll let you know when you get there, so you can decide if you want to bump it up or maybe move on to something else. But lots of ways to make sure that you get that package you want. So we hope you guys all win the ones that you're fighting for. And then let's see, as of right now, you guys keep bidding, and then we are going to hear from some more of our athletes, alumni, and parents.
I think the more we can.
Hi guys, this is Breezy Johnson. I'm a member of the US Ski Team, an Olympian, and a Jackson Hole Ski Club alumni. And I really just want to, say that we really need to come together and support the Jackson Hole Ski Club and the things that they're doing for the youth in this community through skiing, through being outside, through being in the mountains.
The money that we put behind it, or anything that we can do to help those guys, is I think, the best money spent. It's an essential part of our community. Proud to be a sponsor of it. Proud that our kids are part of it. I'm not proud that they're better than me at snowboarding, so slow it down.
I think there is a real value to play and to having fun and to giving kids opportunities to not feel so stressed all the time and to enjoy parts of life.
I have 2 boys in the free ride program. We have been thrilled with what it has taught them about how to conduct themselves as young men off the hill. We encourage you to continue to support the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club.
I think that the community in Jackson Hole should support the JHSC because of the opportunities that it provides for all the children throughout Jackson. From exploring the mountains to year-round activities, it's just much more than just a ski club.
I support the club because the club changed my life and was able to support me at times when I did need support.
It gives little children the opportunity to be better at skiing and have a community that is very tight, and all of us are friends with each other so that you can get farther in life and have better opportunities with where you go later on in your life.
You should support Jackson Hole Ski Club because it challenges youth to reach for their goals, and it supports them all the way through so they can become champions.
I really support Jackson Hole Ski Club, and I recommend for if I could, I'd tell as many kids to do that as possible.
Hey Jackson Hole ski and snowboard friends, it's Olympic champion Keegan Randall checking in to wish you a fun and fabulous, although virtual, black tie and blue jeans ski ball tonight. Now in a couple of weeks, I'm going to get to join you on Zoom for a full presentation to tell you the stories of winning that Olympic gold medal and the 20-year journey it took to get there, and all the things I love about skiing. But tonight is all about raising funds for an incredible team. I know at Jackson Hole you guys are all about fun, teamwork, commitment, sportsmanship, and competition. All of my favorite things. As skiers and snowboarders, we have the amazing opportunity to get out this winter, to be active and healthy, and to do it together. Socially distanced, of course. The snow will come. We have so much to look forward to. So tonight, let's kick back, enjoy, and raise some funds for your incredible team. And speaking of team, there are a lot of incredible people behind the scenes that get you out on those skis and snowboards every year. I'd love to give a big shout out to George and Ramona, who have been doing some incredible work on the Nordic side. But really, let's give a hand to all your amazing supporters. It's gonna be a great winter. I look forward to joining you in a couple of weeks, brought to you by my friends at Fisher. Have a great season, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hey there, Jimmy Chin here. I just wanted to share my support of the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club. We here in Jackson are so fortunate to have an organization like this that serves so many students and athletes in the community, provides so many opportunities for them, and really teaches them lifelong skills that I think really create productive and responsible members of the community. You know, being someone that spent a lot of time in the mountains, I understand the value of some of those hard-earned lessons that you get in the mountains. So please join me today as a financial supporter of the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club. And if you do, that would be awesome.
Thank you for participating in the virtual event. Thank you for the time and financial support you give to the ski club and to the athletes of this community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In a myriad of ways. Many businesses have had to cut back on either their programming or their staff or both. And the Ski Club is no exception. We need your support. Did you know of all of the great things that we can do with fundraising dollars? I don't know how to transition that. I'll work on that. One of the things we want to celebrate tonight is sort of honoring our 82nd year of the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club.
82 years. The Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club, not many people know this. We are the town of Jackson's oldest nonprofit.
Pretty amazing. 82 years.
82 years.
One of the ways you can celebrate is a donation of $82.
Right? And like everybody's got $82. I know it's times a little tough, but $1 per year, right? Like if you had been saving up for the last 82 years, it'd be easy. You forgot to do that, so now just one lump sum, $82.
Or if you want to support Yves and DeGoot on his great ride of 82 kilometers the other day, he pledged $10 a kilometer.
Yep. Yves DeGoot is a member of our development committee, and he's 75 years old. He's a self-proclaimed old fart, and if he can ride 82 kilometers, you can give $10 per his kilometer. He rode the 82 kilometers and wrote a check for $10 per kilometer. If you can't do that, do $1 per kilometer, and we're back down to the $82. But either way, pick a number. Maybe you can do $30 per kilometer, but help us support Yves in his ride, which is directly supporting the kids of the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club.
Other ways in which you can support the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club is $75 will get you what, Jeff?
That'll get us a video camera.
Who knew?
Video cameras are hugely important to us. All of our coaches and athletes do video review almost daily after their training. It's a really important tool.
Another thing that's really important to us is making sure that all of our coaches are well credentialed and well educated. Coaches' credentials run about
$150.
Coaches' education is about
$250 per year.
And we really think it's important and value that education because we know that that raises the level of programming for our student athletes.
Yep. If you know what BNet is, all those alpine ski racers out there, I didn't know it first when I started working for the Ski and Snowboard Club. I'm more of a snowboarder. It took me a little while to figure out what everyone meant when they were talking about BNet. But you can get a roll of BNet for our alpine races for $500. And we have probably like 100 rolls of BNet that we have to put up for our bigger races. So just one is $500, and we always need new ones because every now and then someone goes into them and unfortunately tears through them and we have to replace. So it keeps our skiers safe. For only $500, you can help us get more BNet.
Another thing that we use constantly here at the club is diesel fuel. Did you know that in order to fill up that Trail Creek piston bully out at the base of the pass in Wilson, the cost of one tank of fuel is about $820?
That's crazy. I would have had no idea. Yeah, we've got Mr. Steve Swan, who I believe is Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club's longest running employee. Like 20 some odd years maybe. Yep. Steve is our Nordic Trail groomer in the winter. And yeah, $800 to keep that piston bully running so that all the trails at Trail Creek are in awesome competitive shape.
One tank of fuel.
One tank of fuel.
Yeah, just one tank of fuel. The average scholarship that we're able to give out to all of our athletes is about $1,000.
Benny, you're up after this one.
And we give out almost $100,000 in a year, so that means we're able to affect how many kids, Jeff?
Like, what's that? A million?
Not quite. Someday we will get there.
Over $100,000 in scholarships every year, and just one kid is approximately $1,000. You can support one kid for a whole year that wouldn't necessarily have had the opportunity to ski or snowboard with us.
Just so you guys know, Paige is going to highlight 82, 820, and then there's a donation kind of bar. You can click and put it on
Perfect.
Or type in your own.
Perfect.
Thanks, Paige.
Thank you.
All right. After this one, Benny.
Another thing that is still a cost for us all is $1,600 for a cost of a Jackson Hole Mountain Resort pass for all of our alpine and freeride staff.
Yeah, we can't train at JHMR if our coaches don't have passes. It's a key component to us being able to be on the hill. And so $1,600 buys one of our coaches a pass for the entire year and allows our kids to have someone to train with. Otherwise, it doesn't really work the way that we're trying to make this model happen. Oh, wait, who's that? Wait, what's going on here?
Hey, wait a minute. Hi, it's Benny Wilson here.
Benny Wilson!
I was in the ski club back in the early 70s, and at that time, it cost $400 for a season. The hostel cost $10 a night, and the Alpenhof cost $32. Now the Alpenhof costs $360, the hostel costs $100, and the ski club costs...
Depends on which
More than
program.
that.
Well, more than that. I'm paying $4,000 for my kid to ski this winter. We need your help, period. I know a lot of people out there that I ski with all winter long are watching. I need you, Jeff, you, Mark, to donate some money. Because look at this. There's a pair of skis up here. Cost $400 a pair. They're missing bindings. These kids don't have bindings. They can't go skiing. So donate $400 for a new pair of bindings. It will be good. And now, what I want to do is we're going to watch the money roll in right now. Because if somebody donates $10,000 in the next 5 minutes, somebody's going to cut my hair. And it's been growing during the pandemic.
$10,000.
And I'm really tired of having to wash it and go to like somebody else to take care of it. And I'm not going to do that. So come on, $10,000 once. Come on, I know somebody out there. Come on.
Maybe what we'll do is if we get $10,000.
Tanisha Singleton, come on. You and your husband, throw it in.
We'll say
Somebody
if
throw
you
it
get if we get $10,000 by the end of the night at the end.
$10,000 by the end of the night, I'll cut it.
Last thing we do.
Last thing we do.
All right, sweet. All right,
SK.
Benny, you want to?
Hey, I'd just like to say the ski club's been the best thing going since 1938. That's when it started. Donate tonight. Come on down. Go over to my house. I'll build you a pair of skis. And I'll donate the money to the ski club.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks, Benny. Benny's going to help us do the raffle. If you don't know, Benny has been involved with the ski club for so many years. Longer than I have, and that I know of. Been racing the downhill since 1985 or so when it started. His kid's in the program, like huge supporter of the club. So join Benny, join our team, join the ski club family. All right, we've got some more stuff to give away. We're kind of getting down to the wire at the end of the night.
We got stuff in my hat.
We got stuff
Drawn out of my hat.
That could be all of his hair in the hat if you give $10,000
tonight.
All right, Benny, let's do a raffle. Here, I've got a pair of Smith sunglasses. Who's that going to?
Bobby Weir! Bobby Weir, you're a winner tonight.
Nice.
All right, we're going to go for Decline women's leather Camino gloves. Who's that going to?
Eddie Vedder, you're the winner tonight.
Eddie Vedder. Awesome.
Jackson Hole Steelworks vodka and a face tube. Who's that for, Benny?
Joanne Hoff, my wife.
Nice.
All right, next up, we got a 125 centimeter snowboard, Kiddo Snowboard from Burton.
Ooh, let's see, what is this name? You got the name, you just drew it out.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's going to Stanley Sainert.
Yes, more Sainert snowboarders.
Woo, that's good.
All right, how about a homeschool ski and snowboard jacket? Nice and bright, yellow, caution color.
Ooh, here, pick the name out. Who's that? Oh, Adam Levy.
All right.
Adam Levy.
Next up is an Ion knit hooded sweater.
It's going to Tanisha Singleton.
Perfect.
Yes. Volcom Gore-Tex jacket, camo, one of my favorite colors.
Ooh, camo. Oh, and you can wear it hunting. That's going to.
And last but not least, a Decline truck tailgate bike pad.
Oh, I need a new one of those.
Oh, good. It's for you. It's Benny's. He's taking it home tonight.
All right, thanks, Benny.
All right. Hey, remember, give a lot of money and I'll cut my hair tonight.
So we heard it's going to be a La Nina snow year, which means we could get more snow than normal. So in honor of the La Nina year, we're going to do a little snow dance. So everybody out there, get up off your couches. Come on, it's party time. Let's bring the snow with our snow dance.
Yeah, we're dancing. We're all dancing.
I get to be Bronco.
Yeah, you can be Bronco.
Down, 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 down.
It's a long time for
like
dancing.
We better have music. Without music, it's hard to dance.
It's really hard. Turns out.
Is that like about a minute and a half?
I don't think so.
All right.
2 minutes is really
The
2
music
minutes
will
is a
keep us
long
going.
time.
It's
Oh,
so
will it?
good.
It's so good.
Why are you standing?
we should take
Oh, yeah.
Bronco is going to. Oh, and do some limbo.
Oh, who wants a limbo?
Bring the legs.
I
I can barely stand up.
I think we would have to, if we do that, we have to be at the side. I don't think anybody needs to, this view is probably not so good for anyone.
All right, everybody still partying?
Party, party, party.
All right, we're gonna cut to a video for you guys. We'll keep partying and see you on the other side.
I'm still Bronco.
I've always used the philosophy that you can be the best athlete in the world, and it doesn't matter if you're not the best person, you can be in the world as well. And I think that was a huge lesson that the ski club and the coaches always taught us as athletes.
I think the ski club is wonderful for teaching kids balance and how to play and enjoy the good parts of life while also studying and having a routine and focus and applying themselves both in school and to their skiing or their sport.
The Jackson Hole Ski Club can empower so many kids to learn important tools for the rest of their life through this. They don't just learn about ski racing, they learn about how to interact with others, how to live with others, how to travel, how to train and set goals and improve.
One thing that the Jackson Hole Ski Club has taught me through its training and its community is that if one has a goal and if they put in the work and work hard for it, they can actually achieve that goal.
If you're a member of this Jackson Hole Ski Club, that everything changes. It makes it into not just about you. You're on the sidelines cheering the other members of your team, the younger kids.
The seeds that get planted and the roots that get laid at the ski club are a community of children that turn into adults who have a deep love for skiing, which translates to a way of living with alternative options in society, which I think is really special.
JHSC has impacted my life beyond athletics. I've learned to master commitment through dryland training and through the winter. We train about 10 months out of the year, and that's a pretty tolling sport to do as a high schooler.
Experience something hard and still work through it and find the joy in doing something really hard and feeling that sense of accomplishment and finding the good through it all.
At the end of the day, it's how you finish your race. It's the person you are to other people after the race. It's the people that you greet and say hello to. It's the volunteers that you thank.
Jackson Hole Ski Club has helped me over the years just become a super strong athlete, mentally and physically, and it's totally paid off.
The ski club's motto is building champions in sport and in life. One race does not define you as a person. It hurts in the moment, but it also helps us grow.
It's all these little teeny pieces that build up that allow a ski club and yourself to be a successful person. It's not just about results. It's not just about what name is on the leaderboard or what time. It's about the person that's behind that time and behind that race suit.
I think that the ski club has really been a huge part of my life. It's really taught me how to live and pursue a healthy outdoor lifestyle. It's taught me how to make goals and to work hard and achieve them.
It's taught them about commitment, it's taught them about attitudes, and it's given them an incredible amount of confidence in their skiing.
There's an appreciation for nature, there's an appreciation for community, there's an appreciation for self. I have so much more confidence since becoming an athlete, and I think that's super important, especially for young females these days, to find a way to have their own voice and that it can be expressed through sports.
At the end of the day, skiing is going to last an X amount of time, and there's an expiration date for everyone's racing career, and at the end of the day, you're left with that person, the person that was shaped because of skiing and because of the ski club.
Thank you for supporting the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club and supporting these athletes in growing in life and sport.
I look forward to every ski season so I can go back to freeride.
Yeah. Welcome back. Again, thanks to all of our alumni and our parents and athletes for taking the time to tell us what they think about the club and how it affects them. And hopefully you guys get a better understanding now
of what the Jackson Hole Ski and Snowboard Club does for the local athletes in our community. We have 500 kids that participate in our programs every year, and there's a lot of resources that go into making that happen. And so with your support, we can continue being one of the best ski and snowboard clubs in the world. Let's see, we're gonna start off this section with our final raffle of the evening. We've got a bunch of more things to give away, so hopefully you'll hear your name called out there. Thanks to everyone who bought raffle tickets. I know we had a few people buy 500 tickets. So everyone else is like, oh, my chances just went down. But for the people who bought 500, you got the best value.
It's all about the value.
It's all about the value.
Yeah, that's true. Here, we're gonna start this off with a pair of Smith sunglasses. Goes to Birch Clomparens.
Birch Clomparens, Smith sunglasses. And next up, I don't know what it is, but we'll just say it's it's Dakine Women's
Nope, Dragon Goggles.
Dragon Goggles. That one is going to Cam Fitzpatrick.
All right, next up we've got an Element insulated wolf burrow jacket.
I think this
that
one's
sounds kind of cool.
It's a cool jacket. I think the image is on the screen. It's a cool jacket.
Yeah.
And that one is, who's that going to, Allie?
That's going to go to Kristen Waddle.
Kristen Waddle. Sweet, little skate style for our Alpine coach.
Yeah.
Let's see, next up, hopefully we've got a 21-pluser. This one is a bottle of Great Gray Gin from Jackson Hole Steelworks and one of our Avalon 7 face tubes. And that one is going to Chad from Hughes. Congratulations.
Next up, we got a Dakine Kids Rover Mitt plus an Avalon face tube. That is going to Axel Clomparens.
Oh, the Clomparens cleaning up. I think they are still in the lead with the raffle tonight. Next up, more booze from the Steelworks guys. Vodka this time with a face tube, and that one is going to Brittany Zebel. We know she's a vodka drinker.
Okay, we got another pair of Dakine gloves. This time it's for men and an Avalon face tube. That is going to Ned.
Ned.
Coach Ned.
Coach Ned.
Karen, no,
Lazarevichik.
There we go.
Awesome. We've got another kids snowboard, a 140-centimeter snowboard from Burton this time. And that one is going to Bronco Zagar. Yes.
Oh, he can't wait to get on that.
He is. He's been telling me that he's kind of over the whole alpine skiing thing and wants to try snowboarding, but he told me not to say anything.
You probably shouldn't tell anybody else.
I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, one Quicksilver Travis Rice Gore-Tex adult jacket, size extra large, straight out of Travis's closet.
Straight, literally, from Travis's closet.
Ideally not, it hasn't been worn
It
before,
hasn't,
though.
tags on it.
Yeah, tags on it. Okay,
Tags
good.
on it.
You never know when something comes out of somebody else's closet.
You don't, unless he has one of those like little plastic tag machines.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those because it makes things a lot easier to resell when you're done wearing it.
Totally.
But I don't think he has a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if he has that.
All right. Sean Clomparens.
Sean Clomparens, the entire Clomparens, ding, 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 family going home, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Literally.
All right, well, everyone, that pretty much wraps up our 2020 Black Tie Blue Jeans Skee Ball event. We are so appreciative of you taking part, tuning in, buying meals and cocktail boxes and raffle tickets and everything, donations. We can't thank you enough. In particular, we want to thank our sponsors. Huge thanks to our title sponsor, Melvin Brewing, and everyone over there. Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, can't do it without you, literally. The Four Seasons Residences and Resort and Residences, thank you. We actually have a trip from them that we'll be raffling off later this year to the Serengeti, their property in the Serengeti, so stay tuned for that. Jackson Hole Steelworks is our sponsor as well. AmFun, Joelle, thanks again for all of your help. Cafe Genevieve, and of course Genevieve Catering for those awesome meals.
And thank you to all the silent auction donors. We can't also have this event without over 100 packages donated from people all through our community, as well as staff members and friends of the club. Thanks to everyone who purchased their meals and cocktail boxes, raffle tickets, and more. It's just so awesome to see all these donations and these silent auction packages coming through. And thanks to all of our table sponsors, Dan Flack from the Spence Law Firm, Jim Coleman, and everyone at Levy Coleman and Brody, LLP, Helen and Sean McCauley from Mountainscapes, Nancy Leon and the Jackson Hole Nordic Alliance, Rose Strand, and our anonymous table hosts. Again, we know who you are, and we thank you.
Also, last shout out, thanks to all of you for tuning in. We can't do it without you. We don't have a show if you don't watch. So we really appreciate you taking part. And to all of our parents, athletes, and alumni who took part in our videos, Great to see you all. We love you. You look beautiful. Can't wait to see you again.
All of you joining us tonight are helping us cultivate an environment where our kids continue to have the opportunity to learn, grow, be challenged, fall down, and rise up again to greater achievements. We can't thank you enough. Please don't forget there's an hour left to bid on the silent auction, but you can make donations all the way till midnight Sunday night on hand bid.
Yep, that is correct, as far as I know.
Next up, it's party time.
I think that's it. Yeah, thanks everybody. All right, see you on the other side. Don't forget to stick around for the after party with DJ Era.
Good night.
Good night.